Alright, what's up guys? NinjaDeathStrike here, bringing you another Pokemon Showdown battle. I spent most of yesterday, the 29th of October, laddering, trying to get a feel for the metagame, so I have a ton of battles backed up. That means I'm probably going to put out a couple extra battles a week, and hopefully you guys will like that. So, still trying to find a team I like. I'm getting there. So far I've managed to build one pretty decent team and a bunch of really shitty ones. So this is the good one, or one iteration of it. It's changed a bit since this battle. But anyhow, I'm going to be down here at the bottom. We've seen this team, I think, in the last video. My opponent's up here at top. He doesn't have any new guys, but he does have potentially 4 Mega Evolutions, with Gardevoir, Garchomp, Gengar, and Lucario. I've seen a lot of people running guys, like 2 guys that could potentially Mega Evolve. I guess I'm doing the same too with Gengar and Absol. But, whatever. It's not a big deal if you just have the one guy and it's obvious he's your Mega guy, because he's still really hard to deal with. So, anyhow, let's get into the match. I'm going to lead with a Shadow. He makes a good Scout. Usually, if they don't have anything that's immune to Klefki, I just lead with Klefki. But he did have Garchomp. I thought he might lead with that. I don't know. But anyhow, he does have Gardevoir out, so I'm going to make a first turn switch into Klefki here, and swagger the Lucario, and then paralyze the Lucario, and then set up a sub, and then kill the Lucario. And this is what Klefki does. Klefki is so dirty. It's not even funny. If you take down something and you're behind the sub, you win the game. Pretty much. It's just so hard to kill once it gets behind a sub. We see here Togekiss comes in. Togekiss does resist foul play. Togekiss is really bulky. Togekiss does what Klefki wants to do, as in Togekiss paraflinches. Klefki does the parafusion, but the result is the same. They try and stall your opponent out. But Klefki's behind a sub. Even though I'm only doing 10% per turn, I'm just wearing it down. As soon as it gets unparalyzed, I just paralyze it again. Buys me a turn, set up another sub. At this point, even if it hits with Flamethrower through the parafusion, at some point I'm going to be able to take it out. And, yeah, he just quits because Klefki is stupid. So, today's episode is basically a lesson on why you should be ready to deal with Klefki. And then there's battle number 1. Let's take a look at battle number 2. I need to blow my nose, so hang on one. Alright, back. So, my opponent is going to be down here at the bottom this time. He has a bunch of new guys. We have Delphox, who's Fire Psychic type, basically only seen play right now, I believe, because there aren't any good Fire types released, other than the bird, Talonflame. So, it shows up every once in a while. I don't think it'll stick around once the other guys get set loose in December. Sylveon's kind of like a bulky wall thing. It seems like it takes hits from both ends very well. It also has access to Calm Mind, so sometimes it does that. Chestnut is a defensive guy. I guess he walls. He also has a shield move that if you make a physical contact with him, it damages you. So it's basically like an Iron Barbs, but as a move instead of an ability, which is much worse, obviously. Then we have Gyarados and Aegislash, and this is Tyrantrum. He's Rock Dragon, another defensive guy. I guess he can sweep. He does get Dragon Dance, and he has really high attack. But anyhow, I'm not actually too worried about this guy's team. It looks like I should be able to handle it okay. Aegislash is very hard to deal with if you don't know how, and he's another guy that can really just run away with games if you don't take him out before he gets a chance to do his thing. So I gotta watch out for him. Other than that, I think I'll be okay. So let's see what happens. He is going to lead with Delphox. I'm going to lead with a Shadow again. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill it in one hit, and I know that it can know Psychic, so I'm actually going to switch out here. Probably could have just sub-disabled, but then Flamethrower would have gotten me. So anyhow, I felt like going to my special wall was better, except that it knows Grass Knot. Nike takes a big hit. I do get the Toxic up, but I lose Gastrodon for nothing. So here I'm going to take the chance to Mega Evolve Absol. He does switch out, which is good for him, and it's going to force me to switch out. I have Flamethrower, but I don't want to take a fighting attack in return, so I switch out to Puff. Since he's at full health, I know I can take any hit. He does set up a Sword Stance here. Unfortunately, he misses his Rock Slide, the first one that is going to allow me to take him out with a Fire Punch and then an Outrage, but Sylveon is going to come in since I'm locked into Outrage and just revenge kill me. That's why I think Outrage is maybe not what you want to be doing right now, especially because everyone's trying the fairies since they're new. Maybe later there won't be as many, but right now I do like Dragon Claw more. I switch that later. Anyhow, I'm not too worried about what Sylveon can do, but look at that Hyper Beam. Apparently it's a fairy attack now. That seems really dumb. I don't know why it's a fairy attack, but he takes me out with it, and then it kills Absol too, because I guess I'm not paying attention. I don't know why I did that. That was really dumb. But luckily, it's Bojangles to the rescue. Once I get him in here, and I have free turns because he's trying to use Hyper Beam, that's pretty much going to end the game. This is a match. This is a great example of a match where Klefki just wins the game on its own. Like, I gave up 3 of my guys for nothing. I just let them die because I was playing like crap. And it doesn't matter because I have Klefki, and Klefki's going to come back and win the game. So he's just stalling for the sake of stalling here. He's not accomplishing anything. I don't know why he's not switching out. But you can't stall out Klefki. It will kill you eventually. So he does manage to get a hit off here after he breaks out of the confusion. I think at this point, yeah, I do go for a sub, try and get some Perilous on him, and I get lucky, get it on the first turn. I can just let the Leech Seed, kind of take him out. It gives me more opportunities to sub while I wait for the Perilous. And I kill him while I'm behind subs. So that's pretty much a good game. He is going to bounce? No, he's going to Mega Evolve, but the Sprite is not going to show up in the replay. So that's Mega Gyarados right now. He shows me that he has Earthquake, but he Dragon Danced, which is only going to help me, and then I paralyzed him. So he's going to be fully paralyzed at some point. What I'm doing right now is just subbing down, waiting for him to get fully paralyzed. As soon as he does, I can either go for an attack to see how much damage it's going to do, or I can actually go for the Swagger and put him down to a 25% chance to attack. I go for the Swagger because it's better to play the probability when it comes to Klefki. If you can, you always want to try and get both the Perilous and the Confusion, because it does mean they only have a 25% chance to attack you. So it works out. He hurts himself, then I take him out with the Foul Play. Tarantrum's going to be the same deal. He tries the exact same thing. He goes for the Dragon Dance even though he knows that I have Thunder Wave, so I'm not sure what he was trying to accomplish there. But I confuse him first, then I paralyze him, and then I take him out with Foul Play. So we went from 5 on 2, to now we're 2 on 2. He has a Fire type in, so if this thing hits me, I win. Or he wins, just because both my guys I have left are weak to Fire. But unfortunately for him, I got the Toxic on him earlier, so I'm just going to be able to sub-stall him. I decide that's what I'm going to do. Go ahead and whittle him down. Let the Toxic kill him. I have just enough health to make a sub, probably, but I know that Aegislash usually tries to set up. In this case, though, he doesn't. He actually goes right for the attack, takes me out. That's good for him. So now it's Aegislash versus Ferrothorn, and it's gonna be close. I can't really take an attack, especially if he has Sacred Sword. That's going to hurt a lot, but it looks like he's not running the King Shield variant, which is the only reason I'm able to hang on, because he can't go back to defensive form and block the damage. So if you are running Aegislash, you need the King Shield. It's the key to the set, and because he didn't have it, I won. So that's going to be the battles for today. Pretty close one at the end, mostly just because I played like garbage, but it's just an example of how good Klefki is. and why you need to be ready to deal with it. I mean, you don't really, honestly, probably having a ground or an electric type on your team is enough, because it means it can't paralyze you. So sooner or later, you'll be able to take it out unless you get real unlucky. But if you really want to screw it over, you need Magnezone does a really good job. Absol and Espeon both do a really good job as well. So if you're looking for answers, those are the top 3, I think, ways to deal with it. Otherwise, just bring a ground or electric type or something that can't get paralyzed or confused, one or the other, and you'll be okay. But anyhow, that's my spiel. That's the battle. Hopefully you guys liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Check out the links in the description, and I will have more coming your way shortly. Thanks for watching, guys.